Hello, my name is Toby Spence. I'm head here at Sibford School. I've been here for nearly 4 years now. Prior to this, I worked in the UK state sector of education, followed by the independent sector. My most recent appointment before coming here to Oxfordshire was as the head teacher of a British curriculum international school in the heart of the Rift Valley of Kenya. We came here in 2016, and by we, I mean my wife, Jill, and I, and our 3 young children, 2 of whom have now embarked upon their secondary school educations, and our youngest, she is still in the junior school here at Sibford. Sibford really is a very special community. It's a wonderful approach to education, and I'm very proud to be the head teacher of this school. We are a values-based education, putting great store by the individual. We're not a school which is a one-size-fits-all, and so it doesn't matter what your starting point might be. You might have all sorts of different strengths and talents. We recognise those. So maybe you have a great passion for English or maths or science or history or geography. Perhaps it's combined with a love of maybe sport or music or drama or art or outdoor education. It really doesn't matter what your starting point is. We look for the value in every individual and we recognise that value. We put great store by pastoral care. So individuals being kind to each other is very important. So respect, strong relationships are at the heart of what we do. And those relationships between the pupils and the staff, and between staff and the wider community, the parents and everybody else who comes to the school, it's very, very important indeed. And you really have to come here to see how strong the community really is. People tend to be passionate about Sibford School. We have small class sizes. Typically, class sizes in the senior school, somewhere between 12, 14, maybe 15 students in a class. So pupils are very, very well known as individuals. Tutors know their tutees very well. We spend a lot of time on pastoral care, making sure that pupils feel that they've got people to speak to. It doesn't matter, that might be the tutor, maybe it's a teacher, somebody else on the team, but pupils feel valued. The pupil voice is very, very strong here. There are all sorts of opportunities for leadership, and we encourage that, from student forum to leadership in sport, with charity work and community work. That's right across the school, from the junior school right the way through to the top end of the school, where we have prefects and other leadership roles within the school. With the values-based education, we are quite liberal in our approach. We put great store by equality, by being mindful of the world around us, so we encourage that debate. That's a debate which we encourage to our pupils to think about the world around them. So we like them to think about climate change, about global issues, about human rights, about the economy, about, as I say, the world around them and their place in that wider world. We put great store by that holistic education, as I've already said, and so it's very broad, our education, right the way through the junior school. Although we don't do SATs in the junior school or common entrance, we have really very high expectations of our youngsters to make sure they are making the most of the opportunities that we give them. We put great store by value added. What I mean by that is, education is about more than just learning about the academic subjects. It's about learning much more and strong extracurricular opportunities. But also about saying, what's your starting point to every individual? And if you're a pupil that's perhaps in old money would be predicted 10 Bs at GCSEs, we would be saying, right, we want to make sure that at least half of those are at A or some maybe higher still. So we have a very strong gifted and talented program, a strong support for learning program. So if additional support is needed for maybe some dyslexia or something similar, we are able to support pupils. So it's a very healthy community that we have here. And youngsters, when they head out of the school, when they get to higher education choices, we have very strong support for UCAS. Many of our pupils will go on to Russell Group universities, and we're very proud of the pupils who go on to read maybe medicine or law or politics or business or economics or something similar. We have a very strong track record of supporting pupils into those destinations. But equally so, we're proud of those pupils who go into maybe into drama or into art or directly into sport. We have some incredibly talented youngsters on the sports field here and in drama and art and the creative subjects. And we're very proud of those pupils when they go directly into courses once they leave the school here. So it's very holistic in the approach to education. Beyond that, we have moments for quiet reflection, at least once, twice, 3 times a week. It's very typically we'll have moments for quiet reflection, giving time for pupils to just pause in our busy world full of technology and pace and drama a lot of the time. Giving opportunities for pause, for quiet reflection is very, very important indeed. But we like our students to live adventurously. And when I say that, it doesn't mean it could be in a climbing wall, it could be doing the Duke of Edinburgh, going on the expedition. We've had recent expeditions off to the Himalayas, all sorts of different destinations, to Borneo recently as well. But in the classroom, live adventurously. So when you find things difficult, don't just give up. Show resilience. Again, we're very keen that pupils are independent and can work and think things out for themselves, alongside the support which is offered by their peers and, of course, the teachers here in the school. So living adventurously means giving it a go. Try your best. Make sure you're well prepared for your learning, you're giving it your best. And again, it doesn't matter, as I say, what your starting point is, but you're giving your best in every single subject. In terms of location, we're in the heart of a very beautiful rural part of the Cotswolds. We're very close to Banbury, just up the road from Oxford. Banbury itself is only 55 minutes from the heart of London. We're very closer still to Birmingham. So we have good links to the major conurbations and urban centres of the UK. And international, we have some international pupils. We're a boarding school. We've been here since 1842 as a boarding school, and we're very proud of our boarding community. And that has all sorts of benefits, also for our day pupils, some of whom start their day early in the morning. They might go swimming or running or doing triathlon or climbing early in the morning. Some pupils, that works for them. And the boarders will often stay. We have full boarders who are here throughout the term. We have weekly boarders coming from the likes of London, big cities. They come and stay for the week and they go home at weekends. And I think that's a real attraction, the sort of the safe community that we are. But also you can get back out into the likes of Oxford and to London and Birmingham whenever people want to. So we are a very safe, lovely 50 acres full of wildlife. We're blessed in that regard. So the best way to come to Sibford School is to actually come and see it directly. And our website, I hope, will give you a good introduction to the school, give you a sense of what we're about as a community. But we would love to see you. So do get in touch, drop a line to our admissions department, and come and see the school. We're a small family school, as I say, and I'll be delighted to welcome you to the school, tell you a bit more about the school, and introduce you to our pupils, because our pupils are our best ambassadors, and we're very proud of every individual who's part of the Sibford School community. Thank you for your interest, and I look forward to seeing you very soon.